everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Woogity Bros podcast. How are we doing today? I'm your host for the evening, Steve. And here with us, we got Johnny Boy.
Steve.
We got Joey O.
What's going on, everybody?
We got a good one coming up for you today, huh? What do we got going on today, boys?
Not too much, brother. Just trying to get through another week, get to the weekend. You feel me?
Live it up for the weekend.
Yes, sir.
We're so close.
Yeah. How y'all boys been?
Busy.
Glad to hear it. Wonderful.
Yep. You busy.
Busy.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
I feel like we've all been busy, but you got a different type of busy going on over there. So
I mean, you've got a similar type of busy. I got baby busy.
yeah.
He's dad busy. You're baby busy.
Yeah, you got newborn busy.
Yeah, new baby busy is a different type of busy.
Yeah, I got new car smell busy.
Oh, I don't know
you
about
do.
that.
And it smells like fucking Similac.
Baby wipes and Similac.
Bro, so when we first had the baby, I was worried about like stinky poopies. Gonna be changing diapers all the time. I didn't know that the shit doesn't smell until they start eating solid foods.
Yeah, what the fuck's it gonna smell like, dude? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Unless you're giving out like, outside it's like Similac, but like if your breast milk's like musty breast milk, then you good. As long as it's not musty, you good.
I don't know, you could eat carrots or like broccoli, and those are like highly like gassy foods, and then it'll go through your breast milk, and then the baby will get gassy because of the broccoli and the carrots. So like if you get the farts, your baby's got the farts. So I figured if your farts stink, their farts stink.
Okay.
Nah, it's not even like that though. I can do baby shit all day, every day. No questions asked. It's the puke of like the smell of the Similac and the puke. That I can't do. Makes me throw up. That's how gross it is. I can't do it. I'm over there gagging, cleaning it up like, oh my God, Emily. Emily. I can't fucking do it.
Hey man, it's the post-COVID era though. Now everybody got masks, so you could just put a mask on, do it, you be good.
I ain't got no mask in my house.
See, that's why I only breastfeed my children. Personally, I breastfeed them.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah,
I got nipples, Joe. Can you milk me?
Can you milk me? I was about to say that.
No lie, I was picking up the baby the other day, and I went to go like put my hand under her head, and she vomited a stream up and then into my hand.
Oh,
I was like, this is gross.
I don't like the road we're going down, fellas.
No.
It's the Woogity Boys Baby Vomit podcast.
Shit and fucking puke. That's nasty.
This is what we've become.
Gross.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it happens.
We're like the rest of them now.
Right? Just dads.
And an uncle. That's what our podcast should have been.
Uncle dads.
Two dads, one uncle podcast.
Well, I wasn't a dad when we started the podcast.
This is true.
Yeah, this is true. That's true.
We'll have to do a different one. Talk about being parents and an uncle.
Rebranding.
We're going through a rebranding phase, everybody. Oh God.
The dads with the uncle's perspective.
Wise words from a single uncle, bro. I've been studying to be a dad. I just haven't become a dad. I'm like a DIT, a dad in training.
You just gotta let it fly, man.
Let what fly?
Let it
fly.
That
dick, dog. Let that dick fly. Slinging around town.
I don't like the amount of dick talk that we've had on this podcast, fellas. I feel like there's an excessive amount of dick talk on here.
Big dick, baby.
Yeah.
Big dick energy, dude. If Joe Burrow ain't gonna do it, we gotta do it.
Yep. Yep. Some Joe's gotta have big dick energy around here.
And that Joe's gonna be you.
Guess so.
Slinging it. Just like Joe Burrow, but different kind of slinging it.
Again, I don't like where this is going.
No receiver covered.
I don't even know. I don't even know how that correlates to sex.
Way to play that field, bro.
Yep.
Yeah. The fuck is happening?
Don't forget fourth base.
Home? You mean home? You mean
The wrong
score?
sport,
The
man.
other base, bro.
Right?
Anal.
I was gonna say, you can sling it, just don't dump it off to the back.
It's been a pleasure, fellas. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll catch you guys next time.
Be here next week.
My God.
That
So
was good.
So I mean, I don't.
Amazing.
In
So
other
what hap-
news, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Say what you were gonna say, Steven.
The exact same thing as you.
In other news,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
get out of my head, brother.
The synergy. It's there.
So I
his plums.
what? Filled in my plums.
Go deep down in the plums.
I'm sorry.
Plums.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I had to throw it in there.
You had to get
I
your
was
plums.
making
You had to get your
sweet
plums in
love.
there.
I was making sweet love to my wife, Donna.
Oh my God.
My son Ezekiel walks in. I said, let the boy walk.
I don't even know what that's from.
Eastbound and down.
Eastbound and down.
Never seen it.
Oh, dude, it's a good watch.
Good.
It's super inappropriate, but it's hilarious.
Good to know.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? No, so I learned something the other day, and it kind of fucked with my childhood a little bit.
Oh
Just
no.
a smidge. So I learned that. So we all know who does the voice of Woody in Toy Story, right?
Yeah.
Tom
Yeah.
Hanks. I learned that his brother Jim Hanks also does the voice of Woody and sounds exactly the same. And it's fucking weird. Like all the Woody toys and shit is Jim, not Tom.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the real, like actual toys.
Yeah. Like the
The
real life
voices.
toys that like children buy.
Yeah.
Like that you buy for your son or daughter.
That's Jim, huh?
That's Jim Hanks just out here sounding just like his fucking brother.
That's
Bro,
fucked up.
word to Tom Hanks getting his brother involved in the family business.
Yo, they like I was watching an interview and he was like talking about like they like hit him up. Basically, like so when they made the first Toy Story, before the movie had even come out, obviously they started making like the actual toys so that like when the movie came out, they'd be able to push the shit like immediately.
Yeah.
And they basically were like, hey, so we got this project that we're working with Tom on, and we wonder if we could get you to come in and help us and do some other stuff for it, for like the merchandise and stuff like that. And they're like, can't really say too much about it because, you know, it's under wraps and everything still. But yeah. So now he's like
Damn.
also the voice of Woody.
That's sick.
Yeah,
Wow.
dude, it fucked me up because like, and then he was talking about like how like when they finished Toy Story 4, basically like Tom had sat there and was like, well, Woody's yours now because that was supposed to be the final Toy Story, which leads me to my next point. Disney has confirmed that there will be a Toy Story 5. Would love to know what you guys' thoughts are on this. I have some ideas for what they should do, but I'm curious to see what you guys think.
Toy Story. I did not see Toy Story 4.
Are you fucking serious?
And in my opinion, it should have ended in Toy Story 3.
Wait, you didn't see Toy Story 4?
No.
Why?
I mean, Toy Story 3 ended so perfectly. I didn't want to ruin it by watching another Toy Story.
First off, it's the principle of the matter. Second off, if you saw the fourth one, you'd understand how they were able to continue the story. John, you're shaking your head. What's up, brother?
So I have seen the fourth Toy Story
I know
movie,
you have.
and it is my least favorite of all the Toy Stories. I think it's a total embarrassment and dishonor of what they did to Buzz's character. They made him completely stupid, and he only listened to his. And I'm not trying to ruin the movie for those who haven't seen it, like you, McLovin, but they made his character so dumb and unwatchable, and he wasn't even in a lot of scenes either. But it was like good because he's acting so stupidly. It was hard to watch just if you were a Buzz fan, in my eyes.
And you're
And
obviously a Buzz fan.
I'm a big Woody guy too.
Love Woody.
Yeah,
That's what she said.
I agree with you. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you, McLovin. I felt as though it should have ended at 3, and the storyline doesn't really get me either because it's like they bring in a fork because she made it in preschool,
Bro,
and
Forky
Woody's
is the
feeling
shit,
Woody's in
dude.
his feelings because he's in the closet, man. Now he's not getting played with, so now he feels like he has to protect this fork, and it's like
Yo, Forky's the shit.
this is kind of it wasn't for me.
Forky was the shit, bro. Yeah, crazy.
But the disrespect they did for Buzz, man, it was so fucked up.
Yeah, I don't get me wrong. I can definitely understand your frustration on Buzz to some degree.
Why you think they had to go fucking make his own goddamn movie after that? Lightyear.
No, stop,
Yeah,
stop,
yeah.
stop. No,
Disney was like, oh shit, we kind of did Buzz dirty. Fuck.
nah, that movie
All
was
right,
God
we'll give him
damn.
a
that.
movie.
A Woody movie would be hype too if they made a Woody movie.
I would love to see a Woody movie.
What Toy Story number 2 was basically all about Woody.
Yeah,
You
but like
kind of got to see that.
But I want to know who the Woody toy is based on. I know the Woody character from Woody's Roundup, but I would love to know who the Woody toy from Woody's Roundup was based on.
That was like a 1950s character, you know what I mean? Like that the westerns were big back in the day.
Yeah, I
So
would love to see
Well,
it
like
was probably
the
Clint
Lightyear
Eastwood or
version of
something.
that. Yeah, I would
so
love to
was
see like
Buzz.
the Lightyear version of that. No,
Yeah.
Buzz wasn't.
No, but like in the 60s, like for kids, a big thing was westerns.
Yeah,
And then leading into the 70s, it morphed into like space stuff.
yeah.
Sputnik.
Buzz isn't from the 70s. Buzz is from the 90s.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know
I'm
what the
saying
face is
that
for.
they base the characters off of like the culture, but like
No, but that's the thing though. Like Buzz is based off of, yeah, the Lightyear movie explains what Buzz is based off of, though.
I'm not talking like I'm not talking about in the story. I'm talking about like in real life, like how they were like
Yeah,
synchronous
I see
and
what you're saying. Yeah, westerns versus space.
westerns
Oh,
versus
okay,
space.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in the story itself.
It's like old school versus new school kind of concept.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
All right, I get what you're saying now. So here's my thing.
Ooh.
I think they should have left it at 4. Personally, I think they should have ended it at 4. I was fine with them going to 4. So I have an idea for Toy Story 5. So like I said, like I think they should have ended it at 4. Like I understand where you're coming from. Like could have left it at 3. They left it at 3. Perfect. They sealed the deal with the trilogy. It was beautiful. Making the 4th one, I was like, okay, cool. I love Toy Story. I'm a kid at heart, so like whether it was god awful or not, I was still gonna go see that just because like nostalgia. Here's my thing. If you're gonna do number 5, the toys, they have to. It sucks because you haven't seen 4, so I don't want to give away too much.
I feel like I already
Okay.
did.
Yeah. So like, here's the thing. I think so. At the end, Buzz and Woody separated. Feel me? I think somehow, for some reason, they have to reunite, and I think Woody has to find Andy and like pull him aside and be like, "Bro, listen, Buzz is missing, and I need to find him. We can all talk, like understand, like we'll explain all of this to you later. We have a fucking mission to do right now, and then I'll explain to you how we can all talk. And every time you left the bedroom, like we were out running around doing our thing. Like tell them all the adventures of the shit that they've gone through over the years, all the crazy stuff that happened throughout the first 4 movies, and like explain that to him. And then like they need to work together to try to find Buzz or solve some other problem. Like they need to find Buzz and then like solve a bigger problem, but he needs them just as much as they need him. But they need to let him know that they can talk.
Isn't
It has
Andy
to
like
happen.
old?
Yeah, great. Fucking find the nigga. I don't care how you do it. Like find him. Find him.
Go find Andy, dog.
Like Woody's just like wandering around somewhere like a fair and just happens to see Andy like walking by and like it's like, oh my god, like I found Andy, like he's my person, and like just like runs and finds him, and like they reunite and he
That would have to
He-
end it. There can't be any more
no,
Toy
yeah,
Stories
that's what I'm
after
saying.
that.
Toy Story 5, seal the fucking deal. Let Andy know the toys can talk. He needs to know.
what if they just keep going like fucking
No,
like making a Star Wars thing?
then you no,
They
but you
just
could
keep
okay.
making more
So,
and more
so
of them.
so this is how you do it though. This is how you do it, right?
Uh,
So Andy finds out that the toys can talk. Like they have that moment. And then from there on out, now Andy keeps the toys. And then like you end the movie with like, 5 years down the road, Andy has a son and he's playing with Buzz and Woody. And like Andy goes to walk out the door, like after like tucking his son in with Buzz and Woody. And they both just like, he turns back and looks at his son and like Buzz and Woody just like kind of like wave and wink at him. Just to let him know, like we got him. Like we're gonna watch out for him, and that's it. That's how you end. That's how you end Toy Story right there. End of Toy Story
I,
5.
I
Boom.
I feel like you just set up for number 6, bro.
But so you were saying about the Star Wars thing, right? So that's how you end it. Easy end, but it's also open ended at the same time. So if they want to continue it on, like you said, like Star Wars or like Fast and Furious, do like a million more fucking Toy Story movies. Now they can, and it wouldn't have to do with Andy anymore. It would just follow their journey with Andy's child.
I guess so for me to watch another Toy Story, I would need to see not the toys like continue the story, right, and have like a big theatrical ending. I would need to see different toys in a completely different situation. Even like maybe
that
toys
was
20,
4. That was
20
4.
year 20 years ago.
Hey,
That was 4.
get it together, brother.
What do you mean? We still had Woody and Buzz. I'm talking now.
Yes, but Buzz is not. Oh, you're talking completely different toys. All right, so hear
Completely
me out
different
here.
toys,
So you
different
basically
There's
want
no.
so you
Okay,
basically want to do
listen,
the preschool without Buzz and
listen.
Woody. You want to take out
They
the OG
kind
characters and just do the preschool toys.
Joe. They pretty much did that with number 4.
I
All the old school characters got pushed to the back burner. They didn't even
yeah,
have roles essentially, and
very minimal.
they brought in all new toys.
Yeah,
So they already did that, McLovin.
yeah. But they've done that in the past too.
Duke Kaboom.
They did that
That
with
dude's the man.
They did it with 3, Toy Story 3.
Yeah, but they just added to the group though. Everybody was still an integral part in 3. They just added to it, with like Ken
Yeah, they
and
expanded the world, but that's what I'm saying. Like basically,
yeah, Big
he
Baby.
wants 3 and 4 together just without Buzz and Woody. Like you just want to take out any OG characters and just do the rest of the movies. Like
different setting, different characters.
yeah, but that's the thing. Like 3,
Well,
that's a new
watch
setting.
4.
That's a preschool. 4, that's a brand new set.
Watch
That's
4.
several new settings. Yeah. 4,
Yeah, all new
this
characters.
yeah, dude. The settings that I will say the world that they created in 4 was fucking fantastic. Like they really covered a lot of like ground.
Yeah, with Lost Toys too and stuff.
Yeah, like I thought that was dope. You got to see 4, bro. You got to see it. Yeah, no, you have to see it. Like the things that you're looking for are in that movie. Like
I have yet to see a Disney movie that is as good as Coco.
I haven't seen Coco yet.
Oh, dog. Yeah, see Coco.
Coco was so good.
Yeah.
Is Coco better than Onward though?
Yes.
It's up there for me. I love Onward.
Onward's
That's
I
a
love
great
beautiful.
Onward
movie.
too.
Onward's
But
beautiful.
Coco hits.
See, for me,
Coco hits.
So does Onward too, though.
yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
but Coco keeps
nah,
hitting.
Where he
dude.
just
So
wants to see his dad.
And then like the
That
big
whole
brother like
movie.
sacrificing the opportunity to see his dad at
Yeah,
the end.
that's damn.
I'm,
Damn, that
I'm
movie
about to
makes me
cry just
cry
thinking
all
about
the
that shit,
time.
dog. Not even fun. Oh
But
shit.
yeah, Coco's a really good one too, though. That one makes me cry too.
Bet.
they both made me cry, but
Fucked. It's fucked.
Coco keeps hitting with the tears. Like I watched Coco with Tanya for the first time, and she didn't stop crying for the last hour of the movie.
Very good one for you guys.
You got
What?
one?
I got. I'm gonna pull a. I'm gonna pull an OG Woogity Bros. I'm gonna pull a John and say, all right, hot question for you guys, real quick, right off the dome. Top
Ooh,
3 favorite animated movies
of all time.
all time.
Oh boy. Off
Yep.
the top of the
Off the
dome.
top of the dome, my guy. Who wants to go first?
Um, okay. I will. I have 2, and they're not going to be in any particular order. But Coco is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Okay.
Coco, probably The Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's a good one.
Um,
That's a really good one.
and it might be the original Toy Story. I'll go the original Toy Story.
I'm in deep thought over here. I have 2.
All right, let's hear it.
All right. Fuck. Damn, I got Bug's Life.
Oh, Bugs
Ooh,
good.
ooh, ooh. Oh, damn, I feel like
That's a number 1 for me.
Hit me too fast. I would go Lion King, honestly.
Lion
I'll
King's
go.
good.
I almost
I'll
feel
go
like
Lion King.
breaking up
Um,
generations.
Shrek.
No, come on.
You don't like Shrek?
I like Shrek, but it's not like I wouldn't put it like top 3.
Mm-mm.
It's for me. I like Shrek.
Okay, for you, I
I
He
respect
think
said
it's
you.
a
it's
really I
for me.
I
I
I
like Shrek.
I think it's a super fucking funny movie.
This is
Only
my
the
top
first one.
3.
I don't give a fuck about all the rest of them.
okay.
Third one though, damn, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go with The Incredibles.
Oh, The Incredibles, so good.
Yeah,
Okay.
but Bugs Life though, that's my number 1.
Bugs Life is fine. Bugs Life is
Yeah.
fine. I'll give you that. All right. My 3, no particular order. Inside Out.
Really?
Absolutely love that movie. Start to
That
finish.
one's
Okay.
kind of it's a good movie, but it's kind of tough to understand even as an adult.
No, I love that movie. I had to watch it
Yeah.
twice to really like appreciate it fully because
Mm,
of the way it like I had to see the ending to go back and understand everything that happened up to that point, like the
yeah.
psychological part of it. But Inside Out, Toy Story, the original, Cars, no question. Cars is my like all-time favorite animated movie, potentially my all-time favorite movie about like
Wait,
ever.
what? I'm sorry. What was your second one? Did I miss that?
It was Inside Out,
Inside
Toy
Out.
Toy Story,
Toy.
the
Yep.
original,
And
the
and
first one,
Cars.
and Cars, yeah, first one,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Which
Cars,
way?
that movie is so
Yeah.
special to me.
You love Cars.
Yeah, I do.
Uh,
I love me some Lightning McQueen. Like, I cried the first time
yeah.
I seen that movie in the first 5 minutes. Not even
Mm.
joking.
Wow.
When
Wow,
when he
see.
blows a tire. First time I seen that movie, bro, I was a sophomore in high school. I was with my girlfriend at the time. We got like a bootleg
Uh,
copy, and we were
hey,
watching it. We watched that movie start to finish. Like we was really like into it. But like, in the beginning of the movie, you know, when he blows a tire at the end of the race
yeah.
and he's creeping, bro, that shit happened. Rod jumped up out the seat and we was like, go, 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 like cheering for him. And then he like made it and they tied and I was like, yes, yes. Well, no lie. Cried my fucking eyes out.
So I got two Disney movies that I think you guys would like. Moana, if you haven't seen it, that one's a really good one. And Elemental,
I
that
got that one on my
recently
list.
recently
Elemental's
just
good.
came out. Yeah, we've been watching it like on repeat at
I
this
heard it
house,
wasn't that
bro.
good.
Yeah, my kids like it, so we've been watching it a lot. And the more and more I watch it, it's not bad. It's it's a love story between water and fire.
It's more watch it, you know.
I heard Moana is like fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moana's fucking dope. The music soundtrack is fucking awesome. Sometimes I just be catching myself singing it like away, away, the mountain of Montanui. Fucking just I don't know. It's super catchy.
That's awesome. It surprises me that no one said like Lion King, Aladdin, Snow White,
Yeah.
the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
So
Pixar's man.
I thought about
Yeah.
that, and that's why I don't know if you heard me say, like, I was like, I almost thought we should have broken it up by like generations, like the pre computer gen, like the pre CG animation and the post like afterwards, because I feel like once once Pixar came out with Toy Story, they changed animation forever. You
Yeah,
know
it
what I
did.
mean?
Yeah, it did.
So it's almost like you got to look at them as two separate eras, and it seems like we all kind of went for the most part with the modern era, except for Bug's Life.
Hey,
Bugs Life
shout
was
out
animated.
to yeah, it was
Yeah, it was animated.
The
yeah.
computer animated? Was it?
Yep.
Was it one of the one of
100%.
those? Yep.
Toy
Yeah,
Story was the first
that was
Yeah.
the
animated.
first
No,
one.
I knew
Yep.
Toy Story was the first. I just for some reason I felt like A Bug's Life came out. No, I was thinking it came out before Toy Story, but no.
Yeah, a little
When I think
after.
timelines, yeah, that makes sense.
I
Yeah.
just watched a
Hey,
thing on this actually the other day. And
Oh,
the
nice.
CEO of like animated cartoons, uh Disney didn't want to they didn't want to invest money in it. And then they started to a little bit. And the CEO that prevented them from doing it left and went to an animated studio. And he knew that Disney was putting out A Bug's Life. So he rushed production and put out Ants
ants. Yeah.
Ants.
a month ahead of them.
That's hilarious. Ants isn't that bad,
No,
but
it's
Mm,
not.
on a whole, when you look at Ants has a lot of fucking good actors in it too. But like on the whole, if you were to like compare the two movies, which you kind of did at the time, I liked Bug's Life way
oh,
more.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go off on a tangent, but a quick thing. Uh
Oh,
Rob
honor honorable mention, Monsters Inc. Go ahead, McLovin.
Monsters Inc. is fire.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Robin Williams was the first celebrity to do a voice in one of these main Disney movies as the Aladdin in Genie. I mean,
As
as the
the
genie in Aladdin.
you guys never seen the movie Genie? No.
So yeah, and then that started Disney trying to have like one or two celebrities in their animated films, and now it's just all celebrities.
Which
So,
is
so
kind of
it, yeah, which is cool, but like it used to be just voice actors.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say, which is kind of frustrating because it's taken away a lot of opportunities from like extremely talented voice actors just so they can use like a big name to draw more people in.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what they did with A Bug's Life. Is the CEO that brought in Robin Williams left and did A Bug's Life and thought that he could hype it up instead of having a good story and just have a ton of A-list actors in it.
And it works.
Yo, I gotta pull it up. I gotta know all the fucking actors because there's so many. Gotta pull it up.
All right, you pull that up. But another note on that movie is on Aladdin with Robin Williams is Robin Williams didn't want to be the guy. He didn't want Disney to sell the movie based off of his name. So he only
Jesus
wanted to be in
Christ.
25% of marketing materials. And Disney saw how much it sold. So they're like, you know what? Fuck you. We're putting you in everything. Genie's going to be all over the place. His name's going to be postered. That's why if you see the original Aladdin poster, it like barely has the genie in it.
Mhm.
And then they changed it and put the genie hovering over everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they had to go back and like reanimate Genie after he went into the booth and started doing his lines. Like they started letting him just like let loose and just say a bunch of random stuff. Like 90% of his lines in the movie are improvised. To the point where they just went back and just redid the animation to try to match somewhat to what he was saying, because like some of the stuff was just too gold to not keep in the movie.
It's amazing. He's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah, that set off a riff with him
That's
and
crazy.
Disney.
Yeah.
He didn't do any Disney movies for a while until they apologized. So that's why he wasn't in Return of Jafar, but he was in the third one. And he did all the after they apologized, he did all the like the cameos for Genie and like all like the teaching toys and stuff like that for Genie. Really cool. Really cool stuff. Ron Williams is a gem.
Two things. One, I'm gonna call it back real quick. Jim Hanks. He also is the voice of Woody in like the Disney parks, as well as does the
No
voice
shit.
of he also does the voice of Woody on Toy Story on Ice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Like the singing and everything. The
He's
second
just
thing,
out here
facts.
trying to
Is
be
it-
Woody.
just like I'm also Woody. All right, guys.
He's taking my hat.
Speaking of like animated movies and like big cast, though, like another one, DreamWorks did that with Shrek,
Yep.
like bringing in a
Mhm.
huge like a long list of A-list actors to like just be the voices of it. What's
Shrek
crazy?
was a.
Say
Oh
what you
no,
mean. No,
you're gonna say. You're about to say what I'm gonna say. Go ahead. What's
I don't
crazy?
think so.
Tell me what's crazy. I think so. Go ahead.
What's crazy is Chris Farley was the
There
original
it is.
voice of Shrek.
There
He
it
had
is.
recorded 85% of the dialogue for the movie when he
Yeah.
passed.
No shit.
So they brought in
Yep.
Mike Myers to try to do it, and he was like, I don't want to like touch what he did. So he switched it up, did the Scottish accent and everything like that, and completely changed like who Shrek was.
Yeah.
I would love to hear the Chris Farley version.
Same.
YouTube, baby. YouTube.
Have you seen it?
Really?
There's like snippets.
Is it the real snippets though, or is it people just
Yeah.
like using generators to like with you know what I mean?
No,
Like with the
it's
Chris
like
Farley
him,
voice.
and it shows like little drawings of the character.
Oh, so it's like this in studio of him like record.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get what you're
Yeah.
saying. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Super interesting because, like, obviously, after watching Shrek, it's been out obviously for like 20 some years now. Came out like 2001, 2002, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, but going back, looking, hearing Chris Farley's voice over, Shrek character, it's like this doesn't work.
Yeah, it's you can't keep
It wouldn't be a
Yeah.
good movie if it was Chris Farley.
right.
You don't know that. You're just we're so attuned to hearing Shrek be a Scottish.
You couldn't do the movie, the Shrek that it is today, like the product that hit the big screen. You couldn't do that with Chris Farley now. Like if he was here right now, you couldn't redo that. You'd have to do a different version. Like it would change the entire story in order to make
Yeah.
that work because Mike Myers is Shrek.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
now, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's like that with like you ever seen like pilots, like original pilots to TV shows
Mm.
with like the
Yeah.
original actors that like didn't make it to the real show, like Full
Yeah.
House, dude, a different dad. I saw the pilot with the original dad, threw me the fuck off, dude. I was like, I can't watch. I was like, I couldn't imagine watching as much Full House as I did with it not being Bob Saget. Like,
That's fucking crazy.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, that show needed Bob Saget.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's like that with a lot of shows. Like actors get cast for a pilot and then like they recast when the shows actually come out on TV.
Right.
It's insanity.
Or
Pilot season, man.
like Fresh Prince, they'll wait until the third season and be like, "You're out."
Well, that was a behind the scenes issue though
Yeah.
between her and Will.
Disputes.
Yeah. Changed out Aunt Viv. Nikki grew up like 5 years over the course of like an off season.
Oh,
what other shows have like changed out people like randomly?
oh, there's probably been a shit ton.
There's a bunch of them. Well, I only know this because I was watching I've been watching a bunch of YouTube stuff on this stuff. But like Boy Meets World, they
Eric.
changed
Mm.
Eric's character.
Yeah, he got recast. They said he was too short because they knew
What?
Ben Savage was gonna grow, and they couldn't have the older brother be shorter
Shorter
than
than
the
him.
big brother. Yeah, I only
Well,
know that from
they also changed his character in the second season. Eric's character.
not the second season. It was like really in like the third season. I've watched this show like a million, like 5 times over, and I'm rewatching it right now while listening to the podcast. That's why it's also fresh in my brain.
Yeah.
I want to kick it off with a little some shit that I got cooking up here. It's a little this or that, if you know what I mean, between some football players and some NBA players, if y'all are interested.
All right, where are we starting though?
We're gonna start with NFL
Okay.
and particularly at the quarterback position. I'm gonna give you guys 2 sets of this or that's at each position. Okay.
Is there rules? Can we pick the same player?
Why not?
Okay, just asking.
So we can pick the
Yeah.
same player. You're just giving us 2 options, and it's just which one do we pick?
Yep.
Cool.
You state your case if you want.
If there's like
Maybe
a disagreement.
right. All right. Here we go. Quarterbacks. Who would you rather have?
Okay.
This or that, baby.
All
Drew
right.
Brees or Brett Favre?
Brett Favre.
Drew Brees.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. See, this is what I'm talking about. Cooking up the smoke already.
Mm-hmm.
All right, all right. Why would you rather have Drew Brees, McLovin?
Well, he's a better quarterback. Brett Favre just slung it all over the field. He didn't give an F about interceptions. He holds the record for most interceptions in a career.
He does, but he also held the most for touchdowns as well at one point.
Yeah, and then it was broken by Drew Brees and
Well,
Tom Brady.
yeah, right.
And Drew Brees has the most passing yards. Drew Brees is the man. Almost ended his career when he was with San Diego. They traded him to what?
No, go ahead.
Then he went to New Orleans and just blew it up. He's the man.
Okay.
Joe?
I mean, you make a fair case. I prefer Brett Favre. I just think
Yeah.
I think he was an animal.
I'm going to have
he
to
was
agree
tough.
with you, Brett Favre. Brett Favre is an Iron Man. He, at one point, held consecutive games starting. Just like Drew Brees, one-time Super Bowl winner. But Brett Favre was a 3 straight MVP winner.
True.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
He
Drew
had that
Brees
stretch
won
in the
it,
90s. I think it was like 94, 95, 96, or 95, 96, 97, something like that.
Somewhere
But
in
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he was a monster.
But
Drew was too.
who were the quarterbacks that Brett Favre was competing with at the
Doesn't
time?
matter. Doesn't matter.
It does matter. It does matter. It does matter.
Well, then.
Because he wasn't
that's different.
competing with them though.
Okay, well, if you're comparing the era with Drew Brees, the era with Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, where he didn't win any MVPs when those guys entered the league.
Okay. I didn't.
No.
No one's saying he's the GOAT. I'm just saying I'd pick him over Drew Brees in that matchup. That's all.
I will
Next.
say he
Next.
I will say he sucked some serious D on the Jets, but the moment he got to Minnesota on that Minnesota
Oh,
team,
lit it up.
he had like
Fucking lit
36
it up.
touchdowns, 4 picks, lit it up.
Yeah.
I mean, he sucks as a person now, but that's a different story.
Yeah, different story. But on the field, he was the
Yeah.
fucking man.
All
Yeah.
right.
That. So next one, Steve McNair or Mike Vick?
McNair.
Ooh, okay.
It's Michael
Had,
Vick.
had
It's
to think
Michael
about that
Vick.
one.
I did.
It's
I
Michael
don't know,
Vick.
man. McNair was co-MVP one year with Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I love Michael Vick. He was an animal, and when it came to his ground game, uh, just on another level. Good arm, not the most accurate at
He
times.
was when
You
he
know what I
was
mean?
his first 2 seasons on the Eagles, he was amazing.
Yeah, but the Falcons he is though. I mean, he
Yeah.
was just
Yeah, those are
improvising.
Yeah, he had to throw the ball his Eagles years because he didn't have the legs that he used to have. He still could run, but he was not the same Mike Vick. He couldn't
Yeah.
rely just solely on being able to scramble and break for 10, 15, 20 yards.
He
no, but
also
his
he also didn't have the weapons in Atlanta. I mean, who was he throwing to? His best target was Algie Crumpler.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not saying he had the best. I just don't think I just think McNair was a little bit more well rounded.
No, I agree.
I love Mike Vick though.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah, well, yeah, you're gonna
Michael Vick 62.6% completion, 3,000 passing yards, 21 touchdowns, only 6 interceptions in 12 games started. I guess he was hurt that year. And then
yeah.
his rushing stats for that year 676 yards rushing with 9 rushing touchdowns.
Is this on the Eagles?
That was his first year in the second year in the Eagles.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, 62% completion percentage isn't anything to write home about though.
True, and
Next one.
that was his best passing year too.
Right.
Exactly my point. Not the
That
most
was
accurate.
career.
That's why I
Yeah.
said he was not the most accurate passer.
All
He
right, running
revolutionized the game.
backs. LT, LaDainian Tomlinson, or AP, Adrian Peterson.
LT. LT.
God damn. I love LT.
That's a
I
tough
love
one.
LT, but it's Adrian Peterson. Although I mean, I guess the accolades point towards LT, but I think Adrian Peterson was the better runner. I think he was the more dominant player, unfortunately. Like the man ran for like almost 300 yards in a game. He averaged like 12 yards a carry in one game.
Each of them both had historic seasons. LT had the most touchdowns in a single season ever. I think it was like 32 or 33 that year. And AP, he had a 2,000 yard season. Both MVPs their respective years. It's tough to say, but me personally, I'm going to go with Joe here and go with LT.
Yeah, I don't yeah,
Pulling
I
up the
agree.
stats.
Blowing up the stats.
No, I can like see the reflection in your glasses. Like you're literally looking up the stats right now.
Yeah, I thought for some reason I thought the AP had more than one 2,000 yard rushing season,
I just think you're
but
like,
he
AP's higher up on the wrestling list.
yeah. I think you're thinking too hard about some of these though. Like some of this you just gotta kind of
well, I'm going with my gut. I'm going with I know LT was iconic, but I'm trying to go with the more iconic player that I feel like made an actual like a bigger impact in the game.
Mm. All right, next one. This one's going to be a little tougher for you guys. Corey Dillon or Fred Taylor?
Dylan.
Corey Dillon.
Okay, maybe it wasn't so tough. Next one.
We're like Dylan next.
Ocho Cinco, going to receivers now. Ocho Cinco or Marvin Harrison?
Marvin
Marvin
Harrison.
Harrison.
Okay, easy.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Brandon Marshall or Reggie Wayne?
Reggie Wayne.
Oh,
Reggie Wayne.
wow, I thought you were gonna say Brandon Marshall
I
all
thought
the
you,
way.
I thought you might.
I wanted to, but Brandon Marshall, we looked up his stats recently on a previous episode, and his numbers just weren't as good as I remember them being. Like he had like 2 to 3 like great years, but never like he was never consistent with it.
Yeah,
Agreed. Okay.
yeah. Reggie was pretty consistent his
Yeah.
entire
You
career.
knew
Yeah.
exactly what you're getting out of Reggie night in and
Yep.
night out.
Right,
Yep.
100%.
It also helps that he played 99% of his career
Peyton,
with Peyton Manning.
Yep.
yeah,
And then Andrew
definitely
Luck.
helped.
And then Tom Brady for like
One
That,
game.
that one
one
game.
No,
game.
I don't even think he made it a game.
That one practice.
No.
Yeah,
Remember that one practice no, he
Austin
played a game.
Collie.
did
Austin
he
Collie
play in
was
the
on
game?
us. Was on the Patriots.
What?
Austin Collie was on the Patriots as well.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't good though.
I don't know how he got into this.
Nah.
I know. Anyway,
It's like
we're
this
going
other
with
guy,
tight ends now.
Brandon LaFell also played for the Patriots, guys.
Antonio Gates or Tony Gonzalez?
Gonzalez.
Tony Gonzalez. Antonio Gates was
He-
great though.
Yeah, that's tough.
yeah,
I had to
he was
take a
so
deep
good.
breath on that.
That
Yeah.
Philip Rivers, Antonio Gates connection that they had, man. It was a 1-2 punch. It was hard to stop.
Oh yeah.
He
No
was
joke.
so big.
Yeah. He was
His,
he was a power forward in college, so he knew how to box guys out and be able to win those one-on-one battles against some safeties and cornerbacks for touchdowns.
yeah, he wasn't even like that good of a route runner or like, you know, he was just a big tire. He was just a big target. And
Power
he
and
caught.
size.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just caught anything that was here, he caught.
he was good, man. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue that one. Tony Gonzalez, he's the fucking man.
Yeah, he was an animal.
Yeah.
He is the fucking man.
Next one might be a little tougher. Gronk or Kelsey?
Gronk.
Gronk.
Okay, not so tough. We're
No.
going to the NBA now, guys.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna start with point guards. Obviously, who would you rather have, Steve Nash or Jason Kidd?
Fuck.
Man. That's a good one, but I'm gonna go Steve Nash as well. The 2-time MVP.
Yeah. I gotta take Nash. I love J Kidd. He was phenomenal. I just at the end of the day, I gotta stick with Stevie Boy on that one.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, the way he was able to friggin' dish out those dimes all those years in Phoenix.
Yeah, like he was just so sneaky, bro.
Yeah, he was special.
He would just drive. He would literally dribble into the paint dribble in a circle and dish it back out, and you'd be like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Why are we all spinning in circles? And who's shooting a 3-pointer right now? Like, the fuck's happening?
Wasn't the most athletic guy at the position either at the
No.
time.
And he knew it.
Considering, yeah, all the guys that he got to go up against.
Two things that I think helped Steve Nash in his career immensely: his court vision, like he had a great basketball IQ. He could see the court so well. His stamina, like his
Yeah.
love for soccer, like his soccer background, I think plays such a big role in like why he was able to run circles on people in basketball, because you have to have so much stamina in that game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Plus the coach with the stamina, like getting on the Mike D'Antoni Suns immediately after coming from Dallas. You know, the 3-and-D, but at the time it wasn't a 3-and-D. It was like it was D and push the ball.
No, they didn't play any defense. They had stories of guys going there and D'Antonio would be like, "Hey, we don't do that here. Let him take the layup. We'll go down. We'll get ours."
Jack's like, sign me up.
Yeah. All right. Next one.
Yeah.
Gilbert Arenas or Baron Davis?
Baron Davis.
Baron Davis.
Wow. No one's
I mean,
taking Agent Zero.
Agent Zero, he got his bag was crazy, but I gotta go with beat. I gotta go
Okay.
with Baron.
Yeah.
Maybe if he
Baron,
finished his career.
Baron was nice. Yeah. Gilbert, he did have a knee injury towards the end.
Yeah.
You always could have thought, like, what would have been if he was healthy on the Magic?
Yeah.
But
What could have been if he just
Yeah.
stayed right?
yeah. All right. Shooting guards, Reggie Miller or Ray Allen?
Ray.
Ray Allen.
Alrighty, easy money.
I know we just
No
broke
need
your
to
heart.
discuss that
I know we
one.
broke your heart. John doesn't even. John's too hurt to even want to
No
discuss
one
that. He's
gives
like,
a
well, it was
yeah.
you shit on Ray, so I'm on
No
Reggie.
one, no
So
one gives
fucking
a shit about Miller time.
nope. Something
We
about
got
him
T
kicking his
Reggie.
fucking leg out that I just can't
Yeah,
get behind.
T Mac or Vince Carter.
T Mac.
Vince.
Ooh, dun
I mean,
State your case.
Vince Carter was like electric with
Half man,
the
half amazing.
slam dunk competitions, and
He
he
was
was a
half.
great player, but T Mac in his prime was unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. 13 points in like what, 20 seconds?
Oh no, 11.
11 seconds. Man was unreal. Against the
Wait,
Spurs.
no,
No,
13
not
points in 33 seconds.
thought it
Whatever it
was 11
was.
points.
It
Didn't we
was
think
like,
Nah,
yeah,
I
it
think
was
it was
two
13.
threes. Yeah.
we debated this like a week ago too? Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with Vince still. Like I
Vince.
said, half man, half amazing. I T Mac incredible, but I'm taking Vince.
What do you say, John?
Yeah, I'm a T
He's
Mac
going
guy
T
through
Mac.
and through. Fucking
Yeah.
love that guy. He was so good.
It
Two-time
was like
scoring champ.
it was like every week you'd watch Sports Center and he just hit another like half court three.
Yeah, I wish he just stayed healthy when he was on Houston.
Yeah.
That team could have done some special things. Him and Yao Ming, Ron Artest, Shane Battier, Ray Alston. They had a fucking Luis Scola, young Luis Scola. They had a stacked fucking team. Anyway, small forwards. This is a barn burner here. Andre Karolinko, AK-47, or the Matrix Sean Marion.
Marion.
Two dope ass
John
fucking
Marion, dude.
nicknames.
Marion.
Really? Y'all didn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
even think about that one.
Nope.
AK-47
Nah.
I
was
love
so
AK
nice
40.
on defense.
AK-47 was fire. And he had a good shot too.
Damn.
But
John
nah,
Marion was the
I gotta
man.
I gotta go with the Matrix on that.
Oh,
Marion
shit.
was my guy.
All right. We got the truth or mellow.
Truth.
Oh, yes.
You had to think about that one.
Yeah,
The only thing that causes any hesitation is Hoodie Mellow.
What?
Hoodie Mellow was a different
when he
baller.
showed up wearing a hoodie.
Yeah, like Hoodie Mellow was just
that one time? It
nah.
became
That
a
like
thing?
that point in time though, he was just like
You couldn't wear it in the game.
no, but like that. I'm talking like that era, like that time period of Mello. Like he was just like a different guy. There was a point in time when Mello like there was just something about him that was just like extra special. Like he just had that fire in his eyes.
Yeah, I mean, he was, a tremendous scorer.
Yeah,
Just
like
hated playing defense.
yeah, like there was just what I'm saying. Like that was the only time that I could think of like where I would take him like over Paul in that little stretch of time back. I could see that argument, but no, it's Paul Pierce all the way.
Yeah, it's got to be right.
Yeah, he's the truth.
Late Nuggets, early Knicks days.
Only thing you can say about Melo is him being like fucking the decorated Olympian that he is.
Yeah,
That's about it, though. That's it. Oh, and his championship at Syracuse. I'll give him that,
yeah.
but never quite, can make it to the big dance.
He didn't get stabbed
Yeah.
and then play in the game like less than a month later.
That too.
Yeah.
And he didn't win
He
an
had
NBA championship.
He
Nope.
had, you know, two stacked teams to try with. He just never wanted to play defense. He
Yeah,
had AI on the Nuggets,
I
Stoudemire on the Knicks.
I hate that for him too because like if he had come to the realization that he has in the last like 3 4 years, his last few years in the NBA, where he was like willing to take that like other role and just kind of step in line, he could have been so much more. Like he could
Took
have
a
achieved
whole
something.
year. It took a whole year for him to humble the fuck up.
Yeah. And like
Yeah.
I hate that for him because it's like, bro,
When he
like if
when he
you
went to
could have
OKC.
It was after he went to OKC. He refused to come off the bench.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he signed.
He signed with the Blazers.
Yeah, but he did that was like his resurgence though with the Blazers.
Yeah, that's when he came off the bench. He was with the Blazers for 2 years, and then his last year was in the Lakers with LeBron.
You
He was out of the league for quite a while too.
that was when he humbled the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one
And
wanted him as a starter.
because everyone was like, you're just not a starter anymore. And he's like, the fuck I am.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. But like, who wants a
Kind of
35-year-old dude who's starting at the three, who puts up 12 points a game and doesn't play defense?
well, I mean, at the time he was putting up 20 plus
Yeah.
But it's like the same thing with like Russell Westbrook. You
because
know,
when he went to OKC, they were wanting him to come off the bench. He was like, "Fuck
Nah,
that."
bro. He's like, you miss me with that
nah.
shit. He's like,
What
I'll
else
come
you
sit
got?
on the bench when you take me out for a few minutes to rest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Power forwards: KG or Dirk?
KG.
I hate this debate. It's KG. It's KG, but I love
It's not a
Dirk.
debate. It's just a pick 'em.
It's
It's a tough
KG.
one though. It's a tough one.
It's
Yeah.
KG, especially like later KG, like when he first came to the Celtics, when he found his mid-range shot and like that fucking
Well,
turnaround.
nah, bro. He always had that.
Facts.
Yeah, but he has
Found
that.
his mid
Go,
range
go,
shot.
go, go back to
Go
his
watch
Minnesota
Minnesota
days.
days. Yeah, dude.
2004. 2004 when he won the MVP.
He started coming back.
He was butter.
That was always his thing.
We'll agree to disagree. I think he was
That's
better. He was better with his shot on the Celtics.
because there was less focus on him, like because there were more like weapons that had to be guarded when like Minnesota, like he was the guy.
Yeah,
Like outside
we
of
didn't
that,
we didn't have that many guys on our team though, especially guys that could shoot.
We had a shit ton of guys that could shoot. We
Come
had
on
a
now, I'm being
team full of
sarcastic here.
shooters.
Paul Ray
I'm being
Okay.
sarcastic.
I'm like, what you
was ready
talking
to come
about?
through this fucking camera, bro. About to get on the next flight back up to Massachusetts and slap the shit out of you for saying some shit like that.
I don't know. You could
Who's
make the case though that Dirk is better. He's higher on the scoring list. He's also a champion, MVP.
Yeah.
yep.
Oh, Dirk is
You know,
amazing. I love
it's
Dirk,
a tough
but
argument.
I just think KG brings a little bit more on the court than Dirk did.
Dirk
Yeah,
also went through Kobe, LeBron, and the Spurs. Who in that finals run, they beat the Heat in the
all those,
finals.
right?
They beat the Lakers. Um, they beat. I forget all the teams that they had to play, but I'm pretty sure they played OKC. They beat OKC, the Lakers, Miami, and the Spurs. Just a fucking gauntlet of powerhouses.
Yeah. I'm still taking KG.
The Celtics really didn't
He
have.
was a boss.
We didn't have that kind of like you
No.
know
Yeah, no one's taking
run
away
up.
from Dirk. Dirk is incredible. Dirk is one of the greatest. But in this situation, I'm taking KG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the next battle?
Well, we all love KG. All right, here we go. Rasheed Wallace or Chris Webber?
She.
She
Ooh, baby.
I know you
Not
want
even
Chris
gonna
Webber.
think about
I
it.
know
C
Sheridan
Webb was
wanted.
a
Sheridan
Oh,
wanted to
beast.
she
see
He
did.
was
Webber.
a beast.
It's funny because you can tell where John stands just based on his reaction without him saying like, "Oh damn," or like, "No, I disagree." He's just, "Ooh, okay." And you're like, "Oh, well, you don't agree with us." It's like, damn. All right, guys. I was
Yeah,
hoping you'd say something different.
there's my tail right there. All right, next one. Marcus Camby or Ben Wallace?
Ben.
Ben Wallace. I love Marcus
Really?
Camby. Yeah.
Yeah, Camby gives you way more.
Fuck off. He gives you way more.
Ben Wallace did not give you anything offensively. Give
I
me a
don't need him
point
for
to
off. I
that.
Who
didn't. I'm
needs
not.
it?
I'm
Who
not
needs
picking
it,
him for
dude?
Who
offense.
needs it?
If you're
Blocks
picking Ben,
galore.
like nobody picked Dennis Rodman for offense, but you knew damn well what you was getting on defense. That's what I'm doing with Ben Wallace. I don't give a fuck about what you scoring.
Yes.
I'll throw you a lob here and there. You can get a little putback dunk, fine. But the rest of the time, I just need you to focus on defense, my guy.
Yeah.
That motherfucker had to have averaged 4 points a game, and I think he's a Hall of Famer.
Damn right, because he was an animal.
He was an
It's so
animal.
funny.
He was a force to be reckoned with.
I would
Wow.
not fuck with him.
No,
Well, no, he's like 6'9".
I
He's
wouldn't fuck with
huge.
him if I was his size.
No.
Nah, this nigga got some crazy in his eyes.
But
I
at the
don't think he's
time,
ever smiled in his life.
Nah, I've seen him smile. It scared the shit out of me. I'm
he
not
was
even. That's
small
not
for
even
a
a joke.
center.
That's crazy.
All right, last one.
Oh shit.
We're gonna do Yao Ming or Paul Gasol.
Yeah.
Paul Gasol.
Ooh,
I'm not mad at that
baby.
decision. I'm really not mad at Pau Gasol. I'm taking Yao, but I told him.
Injuries plagued Yao.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Gasol just was a consistent, healthy champion.
Yeah, 2-time.
Yeah.
To be fair, it took him a little bit to become a champion. Took him coming to play with Kobe to become a champion.
Right.
True. Yao had T Mac.
Yeah, oh no, I'm just saying like he wasn't always a champion. Like he wasn't shit really in Memphis.
No, he wasn't.
He
But
wasn't shit.
No,
Yao had a fucking nice mid-range game.
that wasn't.
Right.
2K, remember that in 2K?
The free throws.
So frustrating. But yeah, I'm taking Yao.
He averaged 19 and 9 in Memphis.
Always with the stats. This dude does not listen to us. He just wants to. We say what we say, and he's just like, "Well, I'm gonna look up stats."
I'm just saying. He was
Stevie
nice.
stats.
Yeah,
It was
who did they
nice.
give away for that fucking guy?
Hmm.
I said, who did they give away for Paul?
For Pau Gasol,
Yeah, the Lakers.
I want to say he was.
Like, who'd they send back? Nobody good.
I want to
Oh,
say
wasn't it Mock? His
no,
little
because
brother?
no,
Well,
they were
the
together. They were
draft
together
pick.
on.
They
No, they were.
traded Kwame Brown, Jarvis Crittenton, Aaron McKee, and the rights to Marc Gasol, his brother,
That's what it was.
and
Aaron
2 first round
McKee.
picks.
Wow.
Well, it worked out, but that's crazy. They got Kwame and the rights to his brother. That's
Yeah,
wild.
that's a heist if I've ever heard of one.
Boston was a heist.
That too, 100%.
That was the heist of all heists. Still don't understand how Trader Danny pulled that off.
His buddy Kevin McHale.
Said, "Hey man, you
But
remember our
Wait,
times?"
which trade are we talking about? Because
the KG trade. What you
the
mean? The
KG
only,
trade,
yeah,
the only trade.
I was
not the
talking
only
about. I
trade,
was
but
talking about Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Yeah, that's what
I was talking about Brooklyn.
Oh,
I was talking about Brooklyn.
Okay. Well, they gave like 7 scrubs to Minnesota for KG. That's what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about? They gave him Al Jeff.
Ricky Davis.
Ricky Davis?
Scrubs.
What? The Celtics
Al
wild
Jeff was
child, Ricky
Al
Davis
Jeff
was
was
not
promising, but
Ricky
Ricky
Davis was not a
Davis,
scrub,
bah,
bro. He was the
Loved Ricky
Celtics
Davis.
wild child,
Loved
bro.
Ricky Davis.
he
Dude.
wasn't good. I
Oh
think he
my
was like a
God.
6 man of the year, but that was about it.
He was nice.
What did that get us? We sucked.
You're insane.
I am not insane.
Yo, we gave up Al Jeff, Ryan Gomes, Gerald Green, Theo Ratliff, Sebastian Telfair,
sucked.
and 2 first-round draft picks.
Who probably ended up sucking. Oh, didn't they become to be like fucking Johnny Flynn or some shit?
Minnesota's so bad.
Cinemoto.
Yeah.
It's Minneapolis. What do you expect?
They're so bad. People are already saying that Anthony Edwards should demand a trade.
They need to trade away Kyle Anthony Towns. That's what they need to do because he sucks ass.
Who wants him? I mean, I know a ton of teams want him, but he does not have the mentality to be a winner.
Nah, he ain't about it.
His mindset's all wrong. He's too busy sucking ass. He's supposed to be eating ass. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You don't suck ass. Sucking ass is terrible. Eating ass, great.
Sucking all the shit out.
Yeah. Literally.
He looks like he's eating plenty of stuff, though.
Huh?
He looks like he's eating plenty of stuff. He's a big boy.
Like Dick? Like, what do you?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, he's a big guy. He's like
he looks like he'd be
Ah!
he looks like he has a healthy diet, guys. Is what I'm saying. Is it looks like his calorie intake is pretty solid. You know,
Yeah, of jizz.
Wow.
Can't take Minnesota seriously after Jimmy Butler was there and beat all their starters 5-on-1. No, he beat all their starters with him and then their bench.
What?
You don't know that story?
He beat them with him and their bench.
Yeah,
when he was on Minnesota.
Status.
When he was on Minnesota.
Okay,
yeah.
you're talking about when he was on Minnesota. I'm like sitting here. I'm like, when the fuck did he just like? I'm like, what game did he like shit on them and nobody did anything? That's why when you said him and their bench, I was like, how did their bench play for Miami against them? But I get what you're saying when he was in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Facts.
He showed up, beat the starters, said, "You fucking need me," and then left.
Yeah, I remember. Now he's just
man.
chilling in Miami. He's not the man.
No, I don't like how he's like just forced his way out of situations. Gets what he wants. Then what do you mean? What do I mean?
The only situation that
he forced his way out of Chicago.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. No,
he got traded to Chicago.
He got traded from
Minnesota.
Chicago. Yeah, he
Minnesota.
He didn't want to get traded.
He wanted out, dude. Yeah.
I don't think he wanted out.
Bro, what? You don't just trade Jimmy Butler.
Facts.
I'm pretty sure they traded him because they were starting a rebuild.
Okay. Well,
anyway,
he didn't want to stay in Minnesota. Didn't want to stay in Philly.
He forced his way. Yeah.
He was he wanted to stay in Philly. They chose Tobias Harris and Ben Simmons over him.
He still could have stayed.
How much is Jimmy Butler paying you, McLovin?
Dude.
Well, you are insanely defensive of this man.
Because he's a badass.
I don't know about all that.
Jimmy Butler is playoff Jimmy. He comes live in the playoffs. He's a fierce competitor, and he actually gives a shit. He'll talk shit and get in the fucking weeds.
Still haven't seen him win anything though. He'll get you to the dance, but he's not winning anything. Not with the help he's got.
What stats are you looking at now, McLovin?
Yeah, I'm like, are you looking at me crazy?
No, he's not. Well, he's looking at stats. He's like, I don't understand, dog. We're in the middle of a podcast. And he's not even listening to us. This is great.
So he never demanded a trade from the Bulls. The only team that he demanded a trade from was Minnesota.
Are you sure about that?
I just looked it up. I had to.
Are you sure?
I had to. I had to know. My Lord and
I bet
Savior
this
Jimmy
dude
Butler would
said,
never do
"Let
such a
me
thing.
get." Yeah, he said, "Let me get the fuck out of Chicago.
No, he didn't.
Fuck playing with Rondo and D Wade. I'm out of here. This is bullshit."
Well, they went to the Eastern Conference Finals. Rondo and D Wade and him, and they lost to
No,
LeBron
what?
in
No, they
Miami.
didn't. No, they didn't.
Are you sure?
You talk about the Celtics because we played them in the first round, meatball.
I'm pretty sure that Jimmy Butler.
Nah, bro, they were an 8 seed. D Wade and Rondo. That would no, he didn't make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. No fucking way.
Nope.
I'll bet my fucking life on it, dog.
Um,
Played the Celtics first round. They lost 7 games. It's all up here.
All up here. It's all up here. So I used to tell my teachers when I didn't do my homework. They made you homework. Like, no, it's all up here. Just don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Math class all day.
Mm-hmm.
math class.
I'll see you guys on Friday.
Bitch.
That was me in high school, bro. Show up on Monday, wearing the like what figure out what the quiz was gonna be out on Friday, and fucking just come back on Friday, get an A, and continue on with my life. Watch my
Hey,
teachers
man.
be mad at me. Teachers like, if you just showed up Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday and did even half of the homework, you'd have a good grade. I'm like, oh, okay, good to know. I'll see
Yeah,
you.
that's cool.
I'll see you Friday.
I ain't worried. You still gonna pass me though.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna get by. Don't you worry about it.
Yeah.
I never did my homework.
Am I right, McLovin?
What?
He
Didn't
doesn't
you
even
look it
know.
up?
He
Oh, I couldn't find it.
Oh, stop.
You couldn't find the playoff results.
No.
I couldn't find the answer that I needed that supported my case.
I'm on Wikipedia. Everything's like kind of bunched together.
You've been ignoring us this whole time, and you've got nothing for it.
Well, I
It's
was
all
looking for
good.
something that's like there, like just hey, here's
Just the
in big bold
fucking
letters, it's there.
You could just
Yeah.
Google, "Hey, did D Wade and Rondo make it to the Eastern Conference Finals together?"
Could you Google that?
Yeah, you can Google anything. It's the joys of the internet. You can Google fucking anything. Like you can Google, can unicorns lay eggs of babies they made with spiders?
Can they?
I don't know.
Ask
Can
Google to do a barrel roll. That's the coolest shit ever.
unicorns lay eggs?
Go to Google and type in do a barrel roll.
I've seen what it does. I've done all those little hacks
Yeah. That's the only one I know.
of babies they've made with spiders.
Oh, you're really Googling that?
Yep.
It's gonna say no, right?
Well,
Straight up.
unicorns do not lay eggs because they are mammals. So there's that.
Yeah, can't do that.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine being a female unicorn having to push out a baby unicorn? Do you think they come out with the horn already, and do you think that hurts, or would it make the birth more aerodynamic?
I don't even know what you said.
Being a female unicorn having to give birth to a baby unicorn, do you think they come out with the horn already? And if
Well,
they
No,
do, would it hurt or would it make the birth more aerodynamic? Would they come out like faster?
I don't think so.
I think that's a great place. I think unicorns
Let's
is a great
stop.
place to end it.
Bro,
Let's wrap
those
it
are
up
some solid questions right there. But
Yeah.
yes,
for next time.
let's wrap it up. Till next time, we're the Woogity Bros. I'm Steve. We got Joe,
Peace.
John.
Cheers, y'all.
Yo, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on Instagram, TikTok,
Share that shit.
Twitter, Woogity Bros on all platforms. Woogity Bros Pod on all platforms. As always, we out here.
Peace.
Those.